I guess one of the stories that about scientists that really stood out to me from, I think, high school is a story of John Snow, the original. He was an English obstetrician and anesthesiologist in the 1800s. And he sort of noticed that people were getting cholera, which was really deadly at the time, in sort of geographical clusters. So he made maps of the outbreaks and proved that they were sort of clustered around specific wells of water, which eventually proved that the disease was transmitted through water contamination. And this was just really key in understanding cholera and reducing disease burden. I think it was just really exciting for me to see that data collection and pattern recognition, which I think is the basis for most science, has been helping people and saving lives for centuries, probably millennia, including the ancient healing arts. Um, and so that's one that comes up historically. I think personally, another person who has inspired me was actually a coworker from the Broad Institute of MIT and Harvard, where I used to work. Her name is Alham Sadat, Associate Director of Scientific Equity. She's primarily a scientist, but is simultaneously so dedicated to the pursuit of equity and scientific justice. I think part of science is collecting data about people in the form of numbers and other objective values. But I think I was just really inspired by Alham's commitment to humanize the numbers we were working with and to think critically about the social impacts of our science. And lastly, but certainly not least, I am so inspired by my father, who is an avid software engineer, who has instilled in me a very powerful sense of curiosity and a lifelong love for learning, without both of which I definitely would not be here today.